Sipping slow, yakking the act, thinking I'm mad.
Oh, champ. Listen, man. TDE's own Doechii. Alright? Probably the best female rapper right now in the game. Has completely been shunned from getting any recognition from any type of hip hop fan right now in this climate. But why? Well, after she said what she said about straight men being red flags when it comes to dating, a lot of the male hip hop fan base has been furious with her, has absolutely went off on tangents about her, and she just did a verse on the Weeknd's Timeless record, which features Playboy Cardi. She's on the remix. She skated on her verse. Her verse was not trash at all, but everybody is saying that it is. It's even going as far as people saying, hey, you're just like Nicki, you're copying Nicki, you're mimicking Nicki, but this isn't really that true, alright? She's very much animated. She also has a very hip-hop presence. She has an authentic hip-hop sound, and she's getting scrutiny for it, all because she said what she said about straight men being red flags. And these are facts, alright? And we know that the majority of hip-hop fans who really listen to hip-hop are males, so they feel some type of way, okay? Nothing she does could ever be right. She just can't. Especially after her cursing out her team at the Met Gala while they were trying to prepare her wardrobe. She went off on a tangent on them, cursing them out, all types of F-bombs, disrespectfully talking to them. She never took accountability for it, and here we are once again. People are still mad at her, alright, still upset. They're pretty much saying, hey man, get her out of here, she's trash, all because of what she said. See, in this climate of hip-hop, even if you're the best of the best or seemingly great, if you make the people feel some type of way, you will pretty much be shunned, alright? People will toss you to the side. Right now, she's getting Ice Spice treatment when Ice Spice did not have buns, okay? She's getting that treatment, if we're being honest, right? When Ice Spice used the so-called Big O on lost weight, people treated her differently. They felt some type way. Well, Doechii said what she said, and now everybody has felt some type way, and they're holding her accountable for everything that she says and does. So therefore, yeah, it's not looking too bright for her future in hip-hop right now. Will the people get over it? Will the people forgive Doechii? Is there anything that Doechii can do to be forgiven? I don't know. In my personal opinion, I think she should go towards the pop route. I think she fits in well in the pop culture. Alright, I think she fits well in that. When it comes to pop music, I think she could take off there. She'll be forgiven there. But in the hip hop arena, I do not know. This is kind of new for hip hop to have someone using such rhetoric and agendas. And it seems like, you know, the hip hop crowd ain't feeling what she got going on. They're not feeling her energy. They think she's too arrogant. And maybe she is. But she is very talented, alright? Like I said, when it comes back to this timeless verse, on this timeless remix, I think she skated on her verse. Her verse was not bad at all. She actually flowed. She was skating on that. But people feel some type of way, so they said, trash, not digging it. So people's attitudes about Doechii are not good attitudes. They don't feel what she's putting out. They're gonna paint the narrative that she's stealing from Nicki and all this other nonsense when she's really not. Like I said, Doechii's doing her own thing. She's been in the industry for nearly a decade, and she's finally taken off to a higher plateau, and just a few words that she said in an interview has really ruined whatever type of motion that she kind of has. I mean, she has motion, but what she's putting in the atmosphere, the energy around her really ain't good right now. And people are painting their own narratives about her based on what she said about straight males being red flags, okay? Just that one thing is doing a lot of damage. So anything she does wrong will be held against her, no matter how little it is. Doesn't matter. People feel the way they feel about her, man. And I don't think that anything can change that right now. Like, is she gonna apologize? If she takes accountability, maybe. But I don't think she's willing to do that. I don't see Doechii taking accountability for nothing that she says, okay? She's standing on business. She's standing on 10 toes. So I don't see, the male hip-hop fan base really saying, hey, yeah, we're just gonna forgive Doechii and move on. Nah, they ain't gonna forget what you said. And they already don't like the way that you're coming off. People believe that she's being way too arrogant, way too early. But Doechii's also not a new artist, and people gotta remember that. So a lot of people are calling her an industry plant, right? Saying she's an industry plant. She was put in the game to push an agenda and all this nonsense, which is false information, guys. An industry plant is someone who comes in the game off rip and immediately gets pushed. All right, we've seen Post Malone do that. We've seen a lot of people come in and do these things to push an agenda and etc. But it's not Doechii though. Doechii had to wait nearly a decade just to take off the way she's taking off, and she's finally getting her recognition. But because of the things that she's doing in the media, and I don't think she has any type of PR that's letting her know how she needs to be moving with the media, it's going to hurt her in the long run. Okay, but she's getting pushed though. But again, it's all about the general consensus. It's all about the entire arena of hip hop and whether they accept you or not. It's not just about, hey, listen, the media is pushing you. She's being shoved down everyone's throats. No, it's about, hey, does hip hop accept you? Is hip hop saying that you are the best right now? Is hip hop saying these things? I think she is the best, period. Skill wise, stage presence, she has all of it. She has the entire package. But the only problem is the people are not gonna acknowledge that based on things that she said in interviews and her behavior outside of that as well. All right, she seems to be respectful towards her fans, and that's cool, but the things that she says out of her mouth can be taken a certain way. You dig? I don't know if Doechii is ever going to be able to bounce back, right, in the good graces of the male hip-hop fan base or hip-hop arena, but right about now, it's not looking too hot. And she's not taking accountability for anything that she does. So people are going to classify her as being incredibly arrogant, someone who doesn't respect men, a feminazi, if you will, is how people, or should I say men, are thinking that Doechii is. They believe that this is her attitude. They believe this is what she's bringing to the table. They believe she is some puppet on a string that is here to push an agenda. Now, do I agree with that? I'm kind of 50-50 on it, based on the fact that, hey man, look, the girl has skills, man. We can't act like she doesn't have skills. She's very much skilled. She's great at what she does. Her album was awesome. I heard the entire album, ran through it about 1 or 2 times. It's a great album, man. She's kind of a breath of fresh air in my personal opinion. And I don't think there's any women in hip hop that can compete with her, to be truthfully honest with y'all. However, the way that you act in the media is incredibly important. The way you make fans feel is incredibly important, because people are feeling some type of way about how Doechii is presenting herself right about now. Okay, I do think that Doechii can succeed, but she's just gonna have to continue being diverse, continue to cross over. I see her crossing over in the pop circuit and maybe going crazy in the pop circuit, because I think she would be way more accepted in that fan base, all right, in that niche, versus the hip hop arena, who already has a bad taste in their mouths based on things that she said in the past. And that's just me being honest about the situation, all right? But hey, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about all this in the comment section. Does Doechii have a chance to bounce back in the good graces of the male hip hop fans? Or is she stuck? Is she done, based on the fact that, hey, she doesn't take accountability for much of her wrongdoings? You let me know how you feel in the comment section, gang, and make sure you smash the like, sharing the video. Also join the Discord. The Discord link is in the description. It's an amazing Discord, guys. 1,000 members, because that's how lit it is. By the way, all right, the special announcement, gang, is the mayor. The one and only New York Mayor F. Eric Adams, so you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you hit the like, make sure you share the video, and go to showfacenews.com and cop the merch. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute. Ladies and gentlemen, do the mayor a favor and go to showfacenews.com for the brand new mayor merch. Yes, wear the mayor's quotes in style all fall, all winter long. For the remainder of 2024, the mayor will be providing brand new merch each and every month. Alright, look, we have the All Champs tees out right now, as well as the Hug Your Shadow hoodies and tees. Wear the mayor merch in style only at showfacenews.com. Get your orders in, the orders ship fast. Get it right now. Everybody's buying it. Subscribe to the mayor.